Here's a video about Nightwing, the Nightwing bus bank, right? So the last bus bank video I did was it was Daredevil. It was either the Daredevil one or the Deathstroke one. So this is the Nightwing bus bank. Right off the bat, this one looks very, as with most of them, very comic accurate, very character accurate. I like the design, especially at the blue, at the blueness on the actual figure. And again, they are called bus banks because they're like figures, but they're like the half, the body, the upper part of the character's body, and it is also used as a piggy bank. So you could literally store coins in there, right? You put coins in there, and it does get heavier over time with the more coins you put in there. And there's many designs out there of these bus banks, and these are older designs. It is an older toy. Nightwing though, right? I got this one probably 3 weeks ago. Nightwing is definitely up there, like in terms of my top 3 bus banks, favorite bus banks. Right off the bat, right? You have the mask, right? That a Nightwing mask. Nightwing has a very similar mask to Robin, right? As he was Robin before he was Nightwing, right? So again, a very character accurate. This one does have the detective scan eyes, right? In that you cannot see his pupils, you just see like the scan on his eyes. I gave him the actual Nightwing hairstyle too, like it's pretty accurate. Some of the ears, so again, like because of the budget and because of the price, there's only so much in terms of some of the finer details, right? The ears, they might look a little off, and some of the color and the paint might look a bit off, but aside from that, it looks very, very, very detailed. My favorite part of the statue is the blue logo, the blue kind of symbol, right? I do have a sweater kind of similar to this, a sweater that has a design black and blue, but just the blue and black here goes so well together, and with this being the OG Nightwing kind of uniform, they did an amazing job, like with the blue, right? There is a version of Nightwing where he does have the red. So instead of the blue, he does have the red, right? So that's the New 52 Nightwing, I believe. That one also as well looks cool. Like how the blue goes all the way to the back. There's a slight scratch here. That's why I got it, right? There's a little scratch. A decoloration here. Use this here like for the coins. You can put coins inside of it. But the blue itself looks pretty cool. A little fault right here. There is a seam line here, like on right above his his bicep area here, right below his shoulder. There is a little area, seam line area, looking like this arm is gonna break, but it is solid. Another part about this, I believe these are called the Extrema sticks, right? I can't remember the exact name, right? If you ever played Arkham City or Arkham Knight, you can play as Nightwing, and these are in the game. Yeah, a very long, and with any kind of any weapon on these kind of figures or statues, you gotta be careful because they will break very easily and they will snap. So you gotta be very careful. You gotta treat them, you gotta be very gentle with them. Down there's a slot, right? So you could open that up and then the coins come out. So overall, this is a very solid. It is a very solid bus bank, right? Probably most likely going to be a top 3. My top 3 favorite bus banks that I own. And also as well, a lot of these are very lightweight, right? So very extremely lightweight, and as you add more coins to them, they gain more, they get more heavy. So yeah, please like and subscribe.